Alright guys, welcome back. Today I am just going to be talking about my experience with blowing my engine. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that the route I went down is even an option, because I didn't have a clue. But anyway, I have a 2013 Subaru WRX hatchback, and I decided to, and I was on my way to a Cars and Coffee one morning, got out on the highway, and I did a pull in like third gear, a light pull, not even close to red line, and the car hasn't been beat on at all previously, and I got rod knock. So I've heard people say how Subarus are unreliable and all that, but to me, that's mainly if you upgrade it not smart, which I had done everything pretty reliably. So got rod knock, and I was kind of distraught. Started looking into building my engine, building a new engine, what all I needed to do. And then I came across guys saying that there's some kind of class action lawsuit where Subaru might replace your engine due to some kind of defect during the building process. So I was like, there's no way that Subaru is going to replace my engine, because I had some stuff done to it. It's not completely a stock. I mean, it's just all I have is a cold air intake. I've got an access port. The car's tuned for the access port. I've got a catback exhaust. Some other minor things, short throw shifter. I've got a lightweight Perrine pulley, just because I had to replace that one, my stock one. So I'm like, well, they'll see that it's got even one aftermarket part on it and be like, oh, it's his fault. He shouldn't have, it's not stock. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna do it. And then I got to thinking, why not try it? So I got my car in the garage. I completely turned the car all back to stock. So make sure you keep all your stock parts. The only thing that wasn't stock was my short throw shifter and my lightweight Perrine pulley. So I got everything back to stock. I even put the OEM wheels back on it, just to make the car not look upgraded whatsoever. I'm sure that was unnecessary. I did leave the axle back off, so I didn't have any mufflers on the car, which between that and the pulley, I was like, I'm sure I'm not going to get a new engine. So I take it to Subaru. In the meantime, I look around. I do a lot of research on building an engine. I even went out and bought an engine stand the same day I blew it, because I was prepared to pull it. And so I waited a couple days. I get a call from Subaru. I missed it, of course. They left a message, so I checked the message, and they told me, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give you a new engine. So that was a complete surprise. I was very, very happy about that. A small part of me was not disappointed, but a small part of me was unsatisfied, you could say, because I was a very, very small part of me was unsatisfied, because I wanted to, it would have been cool to build the engine. Very expensive. I guarantee if that was what I had to do, my engine would still be on an engine stand, and my car would be covered up in the driveway, because I'm not a millionaire. But so they decided to replace my engine. So I get the car back, completely new bottom end, brand new bottom end. But let me back up a little bit. This class action lawsuit was because, I guess, in one of their main engine building facilities, there was a line boring machine that was out of calibration. So a lot of these engines were not completely in spec, apparently, and Subaru let them go anyway. Which kind of, I mean, you'd think they'd, I guess, I don't know, you're either going to be good or not. So there was a class action lawsuit. There was a class action lawsuit that said if your car is within 100,000 miles and you get rod knock on this specific rod bearing, then it's most likely caused because of that issue, and we will replace your engine because it's a factory defect. So I don't know why that's not a more known thing. I feel like it should be. That's kind of why I'm making this video. But if you have a 2008 to 2014, I think that's the only range of cars where you get rod knock and you're under 100,000 miles, and it's not because you're making 600 wheel. It's probably because of that specific rod bearing that's not perfectly centered in there. So make sure you call Subaru. Make sure you have all your OEM parts. They never said anything. I don't know if they could tell that there was a tune on my car or not. I saw both ways. That when I was researching it, I saw that they could and they couldn't. So I just assumed, okay, I'm not getting a new engine, but I did. So make sure you look into that. Since I've gotten my, and then once they replace it, they do another warranty of, they continue it. I was at 64 or 60, yeah, like 64,000 miles on the car when this all happened. And I think they said if it gets to 100,000 miles, I have an extended warranty on their new bottom end, and I think it was a year or 100,000 miles, whichever you reach first. So, well, 100,000 miles on your car, not the new bottom end. So ever since I've had it replaced, I've had zero issues. I did change the oil relatively after like a few hundred miles after the rebuild or the new engine, just for peace of mind, to kind of flush out all the new stuff that might be in there. So I put all my aftermarket parts back on, which around this time is shortly when I started my YouTube video. So I was able to kind of do a miniature build series on the car, showing all those parts getting put back on, and it worked out. But I've had no issues. I haven't driven it any easier than I did before. I haven't been scared to drive it. I have had the car down the drag strip a couple of times. Other than that, I've been pretty easy on the car. So yeah, I hope that this has helped you guys, or informed some of you guys about blowing your engine and what is the options that you can look into, because I had no clue that this was even an option. Make sure you look into it. I am getting some side skirts on the car. I ordered some just Amazon side skirts, $100 side skirts in. I will be replacing, or not, I will be installing those. I'll be making a video on those. Not that it's anything hard, but keep an eye out for that, and it'll be up shortly. I do have videos on the cold air intake, the access port, pretty much everything else. Not the not the short throw shifter because I did not install that. I bought the car like that. If there's anything you see that you want to know about the car, just let me know and I'll make a video on that. Comment any questions. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps some of you. And if you like some of my other videos, give me a like and subscribe, help me out, and I will obviously be posting more. I also have a rail buggy that I do some stuff to, so if you're into that stuff, give me a sub. Thanks for watching, guys.